Investigators continue to work around the clock to try to solve this case. The FBI releasing a new statement just in the past few hours.
And Fox 10's Nicole Krasean is joining us live now from Nancy Guthrie's home. And Nicole, there has been a lot of really, I guess, change out there since that deadline has passed.
Yeah, good evening, John and Ellen. So yes, that 5 p.m. deadline coming and going, and not noticing any significant activity as far as new investigators on the scene. We have not heard any reports of any significant activity outside of Annie Guthrie's home either. And more importantly, no news from any officials of a break in the case. In fact, that FBI statement that was released a few minutes after the 5 p.m. deadline said that they are not aware of any continued communication between the Guthrie family and any potential kidnappers. That statement did go on to say that at this time there are no suspects or persons of interest identified in the case. Field agents from across the country, though, being sent out here to the Tucson area to join the investigation. And the FBI mentioning that 24-hour command post also set up. But the Bureau asking for the public's help, just as Savannah did in this latest video. And it is worth noting that Savannah didn't directly address or even reference any ransom or potential kidnappers, which is different than the previous videos. It was also just her that we saw today. So it appears to be a larger appeal than anything related directly to any ransom note or kidnapper. Now, just outside of Nancy's home, we've seen that sign from neighbors for several days. But tonight, I'll step out of the way so you can see that there is a little bit of a bigger tribute that is growing here. You see the candle burning. There are some religious figurines, a tiny Jesus statue, little angels. There's a painted rock that says, "Please pray, bring her home." So you can tell that the community really playing off of the faith conversations that the Guthrie family themselves have shared in their videos and in other posts online. We know that Savannah is very closely tied to her faith. They say that Nancy is too. And so you can tell that the community is really feeding off that as well, but it is really shaking the Tucson community. We've seen people walking by outside of just the tons of media that has been out here today and into the evening. You see hikers, people walking their dogs, and they all kind of stop by just to see what's the latest. And some people have stopped by to pray and just kind of pay their respects to this family as they continue to go through, as you heard Savannah mention it, a nightmare. Now, a little bit further up the road, there is a Pima County Sheriff's Office vehicle. We have seen a shift change with that. We heard a couple of days ago that there would be a constant security presence here outside of Nancy's home. We did see a sheriff's deputy kind of walking around, probably checking out the property periodically. But again, it's been pretty quiet in terms of any big break today. That biggest insight into the case really is that video from Savannah and the FBI statement asking for the public's help. Live in Tucson tonight, Nicole Krasean, Fox 10 News.
Yeah, Nicole, to our knowledge, no ransom payment was made today. That's according to the original ledger in the original notes sent to two Tucson stations and TMZ. No activity on that account, so we don't believe any money has been paid.
No money has been paid to our knowledge, and it seemed like, again, with the latest video from Savannah, in all three of the prior videos, whether it was Savannah with her siblings or her brother that we saw in that solo video a few days ago, they're always referencing the potential kidnappers directly, speaking to them directly. Today, she had no mention of a ransom, no mention of any kidnappers. She seemed to just be asking the public for help, and the public outside of Tucson, too. I mean, it seems like she's saying, she did say in that video, we don't know where she is. She was taken and we don't know where. So it seems like they are just really asking for anybody, anywhere, to follow that phrase that we hear all of the time. If you see something, say something, and that could lead to the break in the case. It seems like these lovely prayers and all of the support is great, but it's going to take that one tidbit of information, it seems, to potentially break this case that so desperately needs to be broken for not just the family, but for this Tucson community.
Yeah, and Nicole, and we don't have a briefing planned for tomorrow, right? No briefing planned until there is a break in the case.
Right. So that is something that, we've been sending continuous crews down here morning, day, and night because they have made it very clear to us, the Pima County Sheriff's Office, the FBI, that if there is a break in the case, a press conference will be called very quickly. And of course, we want to be there to get the latest information to our viewers. But at this point, we have not heard from law enforcement on camera in several days. And we are kind of left with these little tidbits of information, analysis that we get from experts out in the field, and the little insight that we can gather from hearing from Savannah and her siblings directly. So at this point, it's just little pieces of information that we're stringing together, and of course, our eyes on the ground here as we watch what unfolds outside of Nancy's property.
Nicole Krasean tonight. Nicole, thank you.